Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking at Home with Derek. Today on the 38th episode, I'm going to show you how to make some basbousa, which is a Middle Eastern, North African dessert. It's very delicious. And since it's a really stormy, I wouldn't say stormy because it hasn't stormed yet, but stormy looking day and such here in Virginia. It's cool, it's spring, and it's stormy looking. This dessert is really good because it's warm, but also you can it reminds you of spring because of the rose water, which we will get to later on in this video. But stay tuned to watch this video. So for basbousa, you're going to need, I wrote this recipe down several years ago in my little recipe book because I have a whole bunch of recipes that I have came up with. So this is my style of basbousa. I've revised it to where it's the way I like it and it's my style. This was the 37th recipe I wrote down on April 17th, 2007. So I was like in second, third grade. Long time ago, but so you're going to need 3 cups of flour. This is doubled. I'm doubling the recipe, so you will need 3 cups of semolina flour, a half cup of all-purpose flour or whatever flour you please, 4 eggs, 1½ cups of butter, 3/4 cup, well actually 1 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder or baking soda. I've used both and it came out the same. 2 cups of yogurt, 1 cup of coconut, and 1 1/2 or actually 3 teaspoons of either vanilla extract or vanilla powder. I'm gonna use some vanilla powder and some vanilla extract. They're the same. So, are you ready? Let me grab my yogurt and some vanilla extract because I have vanilla powder right. Instead of, no. I have read recipes where you can use double cream if you like, but I'm sticking with yogurt. Let me grab my vanilla. Okay, so my way, you're going to combine all the wet ingredients first, so except the vanilla, because that goes in last. So the butter, let me take this over here. Oh, I also forgot you'll need a little evaporated milk or condensed milk, which is optional. Not all recipes call for it, but mine happens to. So, how much yogurt? 2 cups. 1 cup. No, half cup. 1 cup. And almost. There's 2 cups of yogurt. I'll just pop that in there for now. All 4 of your eggs will go in. This is the stuff for the dough / batter. You might need a little extra flour. Here, let me put this here. Wash my hands. And you're going to whisk this till you have something smooth. Now I'll add my evaporated milk in a second. I'm not going to use the whole container, just a little bit. So I'd say that was 1/4 of a cup of that. Okay, now switch out your whisk for a spoon. And let's grab our sifter. Maybe. I don't know what happened to my usual sifter, but there it is. Okay. Sift in the flour. The semolina probably won't sift as easy. I already know I have the question of whether you should use coarse or fine semolina. I wouldn't say either will ruin the recipe. I personally use fine usually, but use the semolina you please and fine. Alright. This sifter is going to take forever because it's going to make a mess, and I don't want a mess. See, this one goes a lot quicker. And your sugar. To the side it goes. Give this a mix. I need to grab a non-flexible spoon. I forgot my baking soda, so let me add that. So some optional ingredients you could add are some almonds or pistachios. I'm gonna do almonds and pistachios today. So, we also need our coconut. One cup of coconut. Add more if you please, but you know. Coconut is also optional. You can make plain Basbousa if you please. I'm gonna add just a little bit more because I like coconut. And so does my family. And some almonds. I'm using slivered almonds. I'm gonna use about half a cup in the Basbousa. And then I'll show you what I do with the other. Okay, so we're about to add our vanilla. One, two, actually I'll just go ahead and do 3 teaspoons of the vanilla powder and no vanilla extract. So this dough is just a little bit wet, so I'm going to put a little bit more all-purpose flour. But only a little bit. Preheat your oven to 360. Okay. Grease your pan. I might have 2 pans, so I need to mix it just a little bit more, and that should be good. Okay. Flatten it out by just doing this a little bit. You can do it on your counter or whatever, but I might break my counter if I do that, so. And then you can smooth it out also with a spoon. But I'm not gonna worry about that. So, with this, go along with it with a knife. Take some almonds. I might skip pistachios today. Just place them on top. And I'll get my second pan ready. Bake this at 360 for 30 to 40 minutes. So I'll be back when it's done. Okay guys, so now we're gonna make the syrup while it's cooking. Add 2 cups of sugar to a pan with 2 cups of water. And just give this a good mix. Now you're going to add 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Remember, this is for a doubled recipe. And 2 teaspoons of rose water, which is optional. You can add orange. I usually use rose water and orange blossom water. but I only have rose water today. And instead of orange blossom, since I'm out of it, I'll use a teaspoon of vanilla. But only a teaspoon because I don't want to ruin the flavor of the rose water. And this is why I said it tastes like spring, because of the rose. Then you have the lemon. Vanilla spring-like, so all in all, you have a spring dessert. Give it one last mix and bring this, like, boil it until it's syrup. So I'll just let you guys watch that. Okay guys, so our Basbousa is halfway done. Well, it's actually done, but and why it's halfway done. So go ahead and put your oven on broil. Bring out the Basbousa. I ended up doing one pan. So, and your syrup that you made. Bring that over. And you're going to pour half the syrup over the Basbousa. And since we want it to soak through, go ahead and rerun your knife through those spots that we ran through earlier. And I'll go ahead and put just a little bit more of the syrup on. So set the rest of the syrup to the side and pop it back in the oven for it to broil for about 10 more minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So we'll be back. So our Basbousa got the golden color. And you're going to pour the syrup on. Go ahead and cut through again if you need to. This is what broil does. Basically, it's going to give you a golden color. I mean, if you don't want to do the golden color, then don't worry about this. You could also use like one of those little torch thingies. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. I'll be right back in a moment. Okay guys, my cousin just got home. I'm gonna do one of the last steps, which is add a few pistachio pieces. I said I wasn't going to, but you know, I changed my mind. And I just crushed these a little bit. Okay, and now we're going to taste it. So we also need our syrup for this. Do you want to end or middle?
I don't care. Let's just say end, so it's easy.
Do you want to grab 2 forks and a knife?
Oh no.
I got a knife right here actually.
Uno, dos.
The first piece will not come out perfect, but I'm not concerned about how nice it comes out or anything. So let me grab my plate. And you said you want to end?
Yeah.
Okay, let me move this one.
Or like that one.
You want a middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know what you meant.
Okay, so our last step is to add just a little syrup on it. And now we're gonna go ahead and taste it. I also made a little coffee to go with it, but I love the coconut. And the rose water.
Careful if that's hot.
Finally, guys, we have a cat moment.
Careful if that's hot.
Okay.
Come on, you never soup.
Well,
Come on,
he turned around.
come on. You're so sweet. Make it sweet.
It's really, really good. It's like sweet. The yogurt has a nice flavor to it. All in all, it's good. If y'all enjoyed this recipe, and give it a try, and I'll see you next time on Cooking at Home with Derrick. Enjoy.